YouTube is updating their guidelines again, you guys, but this time it might actually strike your fancy. You get it? You know, strikes. It's a channel strike. It's about channel strikes. Welcome back to Platform News. My name is David Snyder, and if you are a creator that wants to stay on top of what's happening on your platform, go ahead and subscribe so you stay notified. YouTube may have just hit a potential home run by giving us a much more simplistic look at how they're going to give strikes when people violate their guidelines. So in the past, YouTube has been known to give community guideline strikes without warning and sometimes without any clear reason why. So imagine someone coming up to you and saying something like this. Hey, come over to my platform, and broadcast yourself. Oh yeah, by the way, you don't really belong here, so here's a strike. Hey, I just made an immigration joke. I'm really sorry about that. But starting February 25th of this year, YouTube is going to start giving out warnings with a detailed analysis on why your content has violated its guidelines. For those of us that are here just simply for the love of creating, this is amazing because not only will this strike not count against us, but it will give us a good look, a grasp on how to avoid that in the future. Now, the only real consequence that you may face if you're a first-time offender is your video that violated the guidelines may be taken down, and it's after that initial warning for first-time offenders is given that the 3-check system comes into play. This isn't something to be worried about. Statistically speaking, 94% of all creators that get a first-time warning never offend again. That is unless you have the ability to beat the odds, in which case maybe you should stop creating content on YouTube and play the lottery. So let's just say you got the warning and you just say, hey, I don't care. I like what I'm doing. I'm going to keep doing it. At that point, you're going to receive 1 strike. Now that's officially your first strike and it's going to be on your channel for about 90 days. With the consequence of freezing your ability to upload new content on your channel for 1 whole week. Then let's just say that 90-day period is just too long for you. You just want to keep doing what you're doing, so you release another video and you violate again. Well, that is strike 2, and at that point, your channel will be frozen for 2 weeks. Then let's just say you've given up on life and you're like, I'm gonna do it again. Well, if you do it again within that first 90-day period after you got that second strike, something's gonna happen to your channel. It'll be terminated! Now, for the majority of us, none of this is going to apply, and if you do end up getting a strike on your channel after getting a warning and it's a complete mistake, YouTube has considered that, and that's why I think this new policy is so amazing and content creator friendly. So let's just say you get a warning and then you accidentally do it again, and now you're on another 90-day probationary period and your channel has a strike.
What?
Those strikes go away after that 90-day period. So let's say you do it again sometime down the road and it's a complete accident. That strike is now gone away, and so you are no longer on the second strike facing the third strike. You're free and clear. Now, you won't get the warning again because that's only for first-time offenders, but YouTube will still give you a detailed analysis with each strike as to what triggered it. And it's also important to know that YouTube's new guidelines doesn't just consider the content of the video, but it wraps together the description of the video, the title of the video, the thumbnails, all of it is in one package. That's what's really cool because YouTube will tell you which part of that whole package violated their guidelines so that you can avoid doing it in the future. In my opinion, this is exactly why I think that this move is a phenomenal move on YouTube's part. I love the warning system. I love the 90-day probationary periods that we get after each strike for those of us who don't want to ever do that. But the best part, in my opinion, is the new transparency, because YouTube is not just going to give us these vague, cryptic messages anymore. They are actually going to give us a detailed reason why we got these violations, why we have these strikes, and how to avoid it in the future. So I really want to hear your opinions about this, so put it in the comments below. And remember, as you're looking this stuff up, that this has absolutely nothing to do with copyright law, or as we know it on the interwebs as Article 13. Also put in the comments below if you want me to cover Article 13 in a future video. You are so amazing. I appreciate you so much. We're gonna see you next week with another platform news, maybe a couple live streams here in the near future. Until I see you, stay cool, my dudes.